Welcome to Talk Smart English Podcast.
Today, we're going to learn how to speak English faster without speaking wrong.
Have you ever noticed that when you speak English slowly, you still make mistakes? But when you try to speak faster, you suddenly forget even the simplest words? Maybe you've practiced grammar for months, memorized hundreds of vocabulary words, watched countless English videos, and understood almost everything you heard. But the moment someone asks you a simple question in English, your mind goes completely blank. You start thinking, translating, correcting yourself. And before you know it, the conversation has already moved on. If this sounds familiar, then today's episode is exactly what you need, because we're going to solve one of the biggest problems English learners face around the world.
That's absolutely true, Liba. So many learners believe that fluent English means speaking very fast, but that's actually one of the biggest misunderstandings. Native speakers don't sound fluent because they rush through every sentence. They sound fluent because their words flow naturally, their ideas are organized, and they don't stop after every single word to think about grammar. The secret isn't speed, it's confidence, rhythm, and knowing how to keep your conversation moving naturally.
Exactly, Jack. And that's why today's podcast is called Speak English Faster Without Speaking Wrong. In this episode, we're going to show you why speaking slowly doesn't automatically make you accurate, why speaking quickly doesn't automatically make you fluent, and most importantly, how you can train yourself to speak naturally, confidently, and faster without making unnecessary mistakes. We'll also share practical techniques that you can start using today, along with real-life conversation examples that will help you sound more like a confident English speaker.
So, if you've ever felt nervous before speaking English, if you've ever translated every sentence in your head, or if you've ever wished your English could sound smoother and more natural, stay with us until the very end, because today's lesson could completely change the way you practice English from now on.
So grab a notebook, relax, and get ready to train your brain to speak English with confidence instead of fear. Welcome to Talk Smart English Podcast. I'm Liba.
Jack, let me ask you something that almost every English learner has experienced. Have you ever noticed that some people know thousands of English words? They understand movies, podcasts, and YouTube videos without too much difficulty, yet when it's their turn to speak, they suddenly become slow, hesitant, and unsure of themselves? It's almost as if all the English they've learned disappears for a few seconds. The truth is, this doesn't happen because they're not intelligent or because they haven't studied enough. It happens because their brain has developed the habit of translating instead of communicating, and that habit creates a delay every single time they open their mouth. You're absolutely right, Liba. Imagine your brain working like a computer. If every sentence has to go through 3 different steps, first thinking in your native language, then translating it into English, and finally checking the grammar before speaking, it naturally becomes slow. By the time you've finished processing everything, the conversation has already moved on. That's why many learners feel frustrated. They know the answer, but they can't say it quickly enough.
And there's another reason that many learners don't even realize. They're trying to make every sentence perfect. Before they say a single word, they're asking themselves questions like, is this the correct tense? Am I using the right preposition? What if I pronounce this word incorrectly? What if people laugh at me? Those thoughts create fear, and fear slows down your speaking more than a lack of vocabulary ever could. The more you worry about being perfect, the less naturally you speak.
Exactly. Think about children learning their first language. They don't stop after every sentence to check grammar. They make mistakes, they correct themselves naturally over time, and they keep talking. That's why they become fluent. English learners often do the opposite. They stop speaking every few seconds to avoid mistakes. But those constant pauses actually make communication much harder.
So if you've been blaming yourself for speaking slowly, remember this. Your problem is probably not your English level. It's your speaking habit. The good news is that habits can be changed. Once you train your brain to think in simple English, trust yourself, and focus on communication instead of perfection, you'll notice that your words start coming out more naturally and your confidence grows with every conversation.
And that's the best part. You don't need to learn thousands of new words overnight. You simply need to change the way you use the English you already know. That's exactly what we're going to explore in the next part of today's podcast.
Now, Jack, let's talk about one of the biggest myths that almost every English learner believes at some point. Many people think that if they can speak very quickly, they will automatically sound fluent. So they start rushing through their sentences, speaking faster than they're actually comfortable with, and hoping that speed alone will make them sound like a native speaker. But instead of sounding confident, they often become difficult to understand because they skip words, mispronounce sounds, and lose control of their grammar. The result is that they speak faster, but they communicate less effectively.
That's such an important point, Leba. Fluency isn't a race. It's not about seeing how many words you can say in 1 minute. Real fluency is about expressing your ideas clearly, naturally, and without unnecessary pauses. If the person listening understands you easily and the conversation flows smoothly, then you're already speaking fluently, even if you're not speaking at lightning speed.
Exactly. Think about your favorite English podcast or interview. Have you ever noticed that native speakers don't actually talk at the same speed all the time? When they're explaining an important idea, they naturally slow down. When they're telling a story, they change their rhythm. They pause after key points, they emphasize important words, and they give the listener time to follow the conversation. That's what makes them sound natural. Not constant speed, but natural flow.
Let me give everyone a simple example. Imagine someone asks, "What did you do last weekend?" A learner who's trying to sound fast might say, "You went to my friend's house, we watched a movie, and then went a pizza and came home." They finish the sentence quickly, but it's hard to understand because everything is rushed together. Now listen to this. "Last weekend, I went to my friend's house. We watched a great movie, had some pizza together, and then I came home in the evening." Notice that the second answer isn't much slower, but it's much clearer, smoother, and far more natural.
That's the difference between speed and flow. Flow means your words connect naturally, your pronunciation stays clear, and your listener can follow every idea without struggling. So instead of asking yourself, how can I speak faster? Start asking, how can I speak more smoothly? Ironically, once your speech becomes smooth and relaxed, you'll naturally become faster over time without forcing it.
And that's the secret most fluent English speakers have discovered. They never chase speed. They build good speaking habits first, and speed becomes a natural result of regular practice. In the next section, we're going to share 5 powerful techniques that will help you develop those habits and start speaking English faster without speaking wrong.
Now we've reached the most practical part of today's episode. If you've been wondering, what can I actually do to speak English faster without making more mistakes? Then this section is for you. These are simple techniques, but if you practice them consistently, they can completely change the way you speak English. The first technique is to stop trying to create long, perfect sentences in your mind. Instead, train yourself to think in short English phrases. For example, instead of trying to say, "I would like to explain my opinion because I have been thinking about this topic for a very long time," simply begin with, "I think," or, "in my opinion." Once you start speaking, the rest of your ideas will come naturally. Short phrases reduce pressure and keep your conversation moving.
That's exactly what native speakers do. They don't plan every sentence from beginning to end before they speak. They think one idea at a time. Speaking is like walking. You don't plan your next 100 steps before taking the first one. You simply take the first step and the next one follows naturally.
The second technique is probably the most important. Stop translating every sentence from your native language into English. Translation creates a delay because your brain has to do extra work before you speak. Instead, connect English words directly to ideas, pictures, and real-life situations.
For example, when you see a cup of coffee, don't think of the word in your own language first. Just think, this coffee smells amazing, or I need another cup of coffee. The more often you do this during your daily routine, the more naturally your brain begins to think in English and the faster your responses become.
The third technique is something many fluent speakers use without even realizing it. Learn sentence chunks instead of isolated vocabulary. Don't memorize only the word agree. Learn the complete expressions. I completely agree. I agree with you. That makes sense. Or, you're absolutely right. These ready-made phrases come out of your mouth much faster because your brain remembers them as one unit instead of building every sentence word by word.